It doesn't on Xbox. It still does. Hmm. Play the moment, play full time, or play full game, play offensive only, play defensive only. I think I want to play offensive. Offensive. That would be really boring. Uh, the Raiders got nothing on me.
Where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium.
What are you watching?
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Raiders offense now.
Play your game. Both of you play your game.
Years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Right to the air goes Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Yes. I said yes.
And a Raider first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A short throw hauled in by Tremble. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to
On
the
what?
45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Nix to the air. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Metcalf motions left. To throw is Nix. He's got the connection to Moore. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nix to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Brand That's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Algier will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Algier again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Let's go.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss.
They never got the touchdown.
And his kick is right there. It's
Did I start with defense?
automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. Kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3.
Watch this run right here. It's going to get me so far.
Today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he'll scratch out only about a
Stop
yard.
talking. That's why I failed.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to Pat Surtain. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't.
I almost threw an interception.
Guarding against the air attack.
What?
First third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
What?
Now
I
it's
don't.
Nix.
There might be sometimes I miss my shots, but like,
Complete. And he'll take it.
I dominated on you without one.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, the clip he showed is when I was just washed.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
He showed the worst moment of me playing Fortnite.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here.
Yes, he was running straight and I missed every shot because I couldn't aim.
Out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're
FYI, I was aimed in with an optics, so that counts as a reticle.
so an early 10
Exactly.
lead for them now as they kick it
I play better without one. I've lasered you across the map
And they'll
without
start
one,
this
so I
drive
want to
just
hear it.
across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to
The
set up
only
shop
thing I
here on
can't
their
use it
second
with
drive.
is
They'll look to get something
I can't.
started. They need
It's
to.
hunting
Down 10-0
rifles.
early as they've got it 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Mayfield to throw it. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now 3rd down and 7. Mayfield down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, here's the
Why am I so far away? What was that?
A little trickery in there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it. And
Please remind me not to ever listen to him ever again.
Question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the
I don't know.
football because now
Coach suggestion. Blame him.
and you really had no chance to. What a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Hey, I'm doing better, alright?
on the crossing pattern. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I will stream Fortnite and I bet I'll get 50 kills.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I just realized something. Keegan seen me cuss in text messages.
2 yards the gain on the
It was in abbreviations, but
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
like STFU.
Dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
What?
DK Metcalf, his 2nd
Shut up.
touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able
I'm
to
okay with that,
extend
honestly.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
I wasn't I wasn't going to quit, but I'm okay if they fire me because it's a level 1 coach, basically.
A drive there of just 4
It's not
plays.
like it's a
And it's
level
DK Metcalf who
100.
finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs ready to take over once again.
Please don't be blitz. Okay, I don't think they're blitzing.
In search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
But I was doing something.
To throw, Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bro!
To force that to the ground, and 4th down now coming up. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the 1st half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this 1st half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a
I didn't know what that play was, but apparently it.
amazing move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Normally they'd have 30 points by now, so it's
2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Algier with another carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
normally they'd have 30 more points than me
Here's 3rd down.
by now.
Brings up 3rd
Throwing Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. In the second quarter and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive.
Bro, how'd you let them get past you, worthless team?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes
I will get a touchdown, hopefully.
But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll
Forrest Mike got injured again.
Mayfield now from the 50. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. Go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
I think as he began this
Muscle cramps.
the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that
Muscle cramps, that's why you're out.
catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Cow. Weakling.
Looks to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
Oh.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go, just go, just go, just go, just go, just go.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
Happens every Wednesday.
Second down.
Still happens every Wednesday. So.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. Look at the big fella go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tommy Tremble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have opened the lead up to 30. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Point after try forthcoming. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Back now comes Tampa Bay. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you
How?
Another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The Raiders offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Working out of the gun is Nix. And caught by Tremble. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tommy Tremble with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders just continue to roll.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
18 on the play.
Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Shut up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
Please say I got past.
But not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I was trying to go for it.
Big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both
No, I didn't. Pure skill.
are going through every situation.
Pure skill.
And in this case, the offensive guys had to
I don't remember if I don't
because
think I remember.
defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Sorry, mother. I walk backwards.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the
Okay.
26-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay.
It looks like Parrish.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation?
I don't know.
Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner.
Buccaneer.
They trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again,
Oh no. They saw it coming that time.
just a yard on the pickup there.
Oh,
2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that game.
because
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I asked.
Bucks
Okay.
use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
They won't let me. Call timeout.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Which one should I do? Double post.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Kelsey. Okay.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
It looked like she was double. I mean, he was doubled up though.
Hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you.
You didn't.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first
No.
half as the kicks away.
I've made touchdowns.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
No.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this.
You're still
drive
watching?
started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap, Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL.
The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA
Why does it
Sports.
switch sides like that, though?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter.
You play football. After it changes to halftime when it's their turn, it switches to my possession.
Their 25-yard line.
I did.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. This is 2nd and 8.
Got
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is
I am trying. All right.
Vegas about set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
I wish I got another touchdown.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. There he goes again, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tommy Trimble, his 3rd touchdown this season, all coming in this game. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point attempt here still to come.
I mean, I'm doing better on score.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score. Raiders.
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers.
I hate this one. What do I do here?
We saw that first turnover. We worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll wind up losing.
Why do I slide?
At the 21-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And this play still live. He faked the spike, gonna throw it. But it's not gonna work. He'll go down, and they got him.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this
I don't know what I'm doing.
into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take it.
I don't know what spiking is necessarily.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing,
Square.
expect them to do exactly that.
Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Raiders 52.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 20.
He's definitely injured.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. A 5-yard pass
What?
on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
You're black?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Hey, it told me to do that.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort.
It told me to lob it to him. It told me. I've actually had pretty good ones.
And now here's another interception. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Give Algier out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I really want a good game. But with all the offense,
money on 3rd.
it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect
FYI, I already did that before you seen it.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it will bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the gun.
Oh, no!
And my goodness, another interception. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll
Oh,
get him
my
next time.
bad. I
Now they're
can't
probably
change
a
the
little bit
difficulty.
frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball
What?
so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I don't
2
know.
yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result.
Sure.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
I did.
So it'll be incomplete.
Oh. What does that do?
Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
What are you talking?
I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent.
It won't let me check it.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably
Straightforward.
say, we should have done better there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So were you talking about this?
They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
Huh?
They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
I
And say, all
do.
right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
I
need
did.
you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll try and run with their fullback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Mayfield. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Why did he throw his whole body at me?
He can only get this to the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So he went upside down and threw it up upside down. He flipped himself upside down and threw his back at me.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Did I make it?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Oh, it's 4th. Let's go.
Collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Stop teabagging, bro.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
You know,
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter.
you'd be pretty rich if you played professional sports.
Now, 1st and 10. And now a carry here for their fullback. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. From the midfield strike. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception...
I didn't because I was just fucking that guy.
Digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
One. Oh wait, no, 7. Wait, no. There's no way that's 7. I swear I threw more last game.
Whole team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
4-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting
What was that?
they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the
He didn't want to get tackled.
while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but
How do you slide like that?
on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now it's Nix. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 27-yard line. That one good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
To throw, here's Nix. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Can we just have this be over already?
With 2 touchdowns on the season,
5.
in this game. And the Raiders had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now.
I'm probably going to get fired after this one.
So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 7
This is my worst
years.
game yet.
7 touchdown passes
What?
in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54.
If I keep playing this game.
And now that mark equaled here in this one. And he'll
Pretty
take
awful
it
game.
across the 25 to the 26-yard line. A time to get another look
Because I don't like
at this
sports
Buccaneer
games other than
offense.
baseball.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Who should I throw it to?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be
I was asking who should I throw it to.
at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield now. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Oh, I pressed square, my bad.
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Wait, you can press L2 for this as well.
To throw, Mayfield. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's
You know, I'm just going to kick it.
this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he couldn't get
If
it
I
to
made it to that, would I have been able to get a touchdown?
for a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over.
Is that no?
Restrained, and they lead this one as well.
Yeah. What? I do have one. You can have one. What? What happened there?
And he is going to lose yardage here. That second down play nets him -4. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to
Yeah,
make
no duh.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about
Hit ready to advance.
and they actually fast forward.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago.
Well, sorry, they're 60-minute long games. Lord, no duh. Trade Finder? Okay, I did. I hate delays. Sorry, I was just looking at the overalls. This seems like the best one. It's 2029. Guys, oh, what? Then why did that say draft pick 2029? Man, this one's expensive. The coats, the coat, coat. The one with the C, a short shoe, horseshoe, horseshoe. I did. Huh. Need to raise morale. Yeah, we all know that's not gonna happen. What? Look at this. Where's my injuries? What happened to this guy? Oh, what even is that? Broken ribs. Looks pretty fine to me. He was standing up with broken ribs. Oh, someone's back. The one with broken ribs has returned. I told you he was fine. Well, since he's not there, I'm guessing he's returned. I'm
A new rookie.